Welcome back to the channel. This is Civic Education Minds. I'm Teacher K. Today we are going to look at sexual harassment. Now, sexual harassment is something that most of us have faced in one way or another. What is sexual harassment? This is when someone keeps on saying things or doing things of sexual kind, like touching or making sexual remarks. We can also define it as a form of discrimination that involves unwelcome sexual advances, requests for sexual favors, or other verbal or physical conduct of a sexual nature. Some examples of sexual harassment may include display of sexually suggestive images. It can also include making unwelcome sexual comments, jokes, or insinuations about a person's appearance, the clothing, or their body. Especially for ladies. Ladies do experience this a lot. Comments that are not welcome, insinuations about how they have dressed, and so on. So some more examples on sexual harassment: making persistent and unwelcome sexual advances, either verbally or physically, such as touching, we talked about this one, hugging or kissing without being given the consent. Then pressuring someone into engaging in sexual activities against their will through manipulation, threats, or even intimidation. Making explicit comments or propositions for sexual favors. Often these are linked to job benefits, academic success, or other advantages. Someone promising you that you're going to get good grades or benefits from a job. Other examples that we can give are engaging in online harassment of a sexual nature. For example, sending unsolicited explicit messages, images, or engaging in online stalking. Now, we can find some of these in the Cybersecurity and Cybercrimes Act of 2021, Part 9, Article 69. It talks about harassment. Then the other one is creating a hostile or intimidating environment. This is through pervasive sexual comments, gestures, or behaviors that make someone feel very uncomfortable or even threatened. Retaliating against someone because they rejected your sexual advances, and this is done through spreading rumors, undermining their work or even academic performance, or even taking punitive actions. Now, all these are examples that we can talk about when we are talking about sexual harassment. Now, what can you do if you are harassed? So something that you can do is you can make it clear that you do not want that kind of behavior from the person. Make it clear from the start that this is not the behavior that you are going to tolerate. Then, if he or she continues to harass you, keep a record of the incidents in a notebook and tell a friend to witness them for support. Sometimes you can just tell a friend to say, you will see when this person passes. You can just give a hint to your friend to say, this is what is going on, and your friend is going to be a witness in case this escalates. You can discuss the problem openly. In that way, you can make the problem known, and this is going to stop the one who is harassing you. Then, institutions can provide comprehensive training on what constitutes sexual harassment and how to prevent it. The other thing is, institutions can establish and communicate clear anti-sexual harassment policies in workplaces and educational institutions. The other thing that we can do is encourage the victims to report incidents and ensure that when they report, there is confidentiality, because this is going to help protect against retaliation or revenge. Now, let's comment on some of the things that we have faced ourselves, and also what we did about that, or what we have done about the sexual harassment that happened to us, and maybe what we can do if something like this happens to us. Thank you for being with me. I will see you in the next video.